Hi, this is Omer. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your Prestopod account for the first time. So let's start by signing in. Okay, so we go into settings, and there are three tabs here at the moment: General, Libsyn, and WordPress. And what we're going to go through is setting up each one of these tabs. There's also an advanced settings option in each one of these tabs. You can ignore that for now. We'll do the basic setup, which will get you up and running and publishing your podcast episodes. And then in another video, I'll show you some of the advanced settings and what else you can do to further customize your account. So let me start by entering the name of my podcast. I'll put in the website address, my name, click update. Then I want to choose a cover art. Now, there are two cover arts that you should be thinking about. One is the large image that you're going to upload to iTunes when you first register your podcast. And that image is usually around 1400 by 1400 pixels, or it can be actually a little larger than that. For this cover art, what we're doing is we're going to use a smaller image, probably around 300 pixels by 300 pixels. And this will be the image that gets applied to each one of your MP3 files as they get uploaded to Lipsyn. So it's a secondary image, and it just makes sure that it avoids situations where people might find your episode and it'll have one of those kind of thumbnails of like image not found type thumbnails. We want to make sure that wherever your episode shows up, it's using your cover art. So I just click update cover art. I'll select a file. I have one here, and upload. Great, that's it. General settings are done. Now we go into Lipsyn. The first thing to do is to click this authorize Lipsyn button. And all this does is lets Lipsyn know that you are giving Prestopod permission to publish your episodes for you to Lipsyn. So we'll click that. You may need to sign into Lipsyn. I'm already signed in, so I can just see the screen here. I click yes. And the next thing I want to do is select a show slug. A show slug is basically a term that Libsyn uses to identify each show that they host. And so it's a unique name that they give each show. So I will select that. I've got a couple showing up here. So I choose the one for Prestopod, click update. And now my show slug is showing up there. Secondly, I want to choose what time I want episodes published to Lipsyn. The default time here is 10 p.m. Eastern time. I'm happy with that, so I am going to leave that. Next, we'll go into WordPress, and I'll type in the name of the WordPress site where I want to publish my show notes. I'll put in my login name, my password, and again, by default, you'll already see podcast as a category that you can apply to each one of your WordPress posts. You may want to change this to something else or add additional categories. That's fine, but I'm going to leave it like it is. And the publish time for this is also 10 p.m. Eastern. So that's good because it matches my Lipsyn publishing time too. So I click update, and I am done with my Prestopod setup, and I'm ready to start publishing.